Hi everyone, welcome to this Friday's assembly. We decided on Fridays now that I'm going to pop to some different locations around the school just to mix it up. You can let me know on Seesaw where you think I am. I'm going to start easy, get a little bit harder. Hopefully, based on, I think if I get my hands right, these two pictures, you might guess where I am today. We're going to start with some music prizes, guys. The music is flooding in, so if anyone hears any more about their grades they've got, then please let me know. In year 6, well done to Alex. He achieved his grade 2 piano, well done. And also to Aurelia, who got grade 3 drums with merit. So well done to those two boys. And shout out to Kabir in year 5. He got his grade 2 piano with distinction, and he's going to be doing his grade 2 guitar soon. So good luck, Kabir. Continue practicing and trying really hard for that, and hopefully you'll have another really good result. Next, sorry, I've got my iPad just underneath. I need to scroll up. Need to do a little bit of a shout out to Ishi in year 2, Cedar. She broke her arm last week and she has been battling. They actually needed to do a little operation on it, and she's had x-rays, she's had different casts, she's had loads of medicine, and they had to like move things around, and she was so brave. Her parents are so proud of everything, and so is the rest of her family. And I've just found out today, unfortunately, it's not gone according to plan. She needed another operation today. That girl is battling and working so hard and being so resilient with everything that's going on, being only in year 2 as well. I mean, can't believe what she's going through, but keep going, Ishi. Everyone here is really looking out for you, and I hope you get better soon, and maybe send us a little picture with your casting. I'd love to add it into a future assembly just to let everyone know how you're doing. We had Alexis and Matt, brother and sister. They did a virtual 5K covering 4 weeks. It was essentially a half marathon, and they ran it on behalf of Gatwick. They did fantastic well. They did 5K every weekend. They finished 2nd and 3rd, which is a brilliant result. So well done, Alexis and Matt. And some outstanding work that's sort of extra to our star of the week. Well done to Tanya in year 4. Mrs. Webb Martin said you did a fantastic project on your favourite pharaoh, so well done. In year 2, got a couple of you. We've got Nico for some great artwork, Sophia Grace for some excellent sewing in sewing skills in her STEAM lessons. So well done, that's tough, I'm rubbish at sewing. And also Adam and Rosa, they gave some really thoughtful answers in their PSHE lessons. So, you know, that's only minuscule. I've got loads, but I think I'll be here for the rest of the evening if I keep talking about how fantastic all of your work is. So we're on to Stars of the Week. Another really great list sent through to me. So keep listening. If you then see these pupils in form times and stuff later on during the day, ask your teacher first, but then say well done. Don't just type it on Teams and things like that. Make sure we're polite, we're using those sources properly. So in year 2, Swans, well done to Anya. She's been really organised and helpful during her online lessons. Anya's in school at the moment as part of the key workers, so it's been quite tough managing all her things and sort of listening to everyone else on live lessons when she is, but she's doing fantastically well. We also have in Eagles, Jake, for just consistent, excellent input in his online lessons, and in Owls, Daniel, for completing all of his work to a really high standard. Well done, year 2, some fantastic stuff going on. In year 3, Herons, Amelie, really impressive artwork, great stuff, and really ambitious choices of vocabulary in your English. It was great to hear how you've done with those sessions, and I've managed to see bits of them as well. In Skylarks, Mayan, well done. It says here you had an excellent attitude to all your online lessons, putting an effort to all of your work, and you've been really impressive. You also sent me a really lovely video of you doing some extra exercise that I post to year 3 and 4, so well done, Mayan. And in Kestrel's, Benji C, well done for your consistently high standard work. It's great to have you back in the class. And Benji unfortunately was off school for the last term because of his asthma and COVID, but this online learning for him has been fantastic. He's stormed it. I also heard that Benji has made his own book, and if I'm right, it's about 70 pages long. They've had it printed, he's illustrated on it, and it's a story about trying to get safe from COVID and trying to find a cure and stuff. So Benji, fantastic imagination, well done. In year 4, Tanvi, for always being so positive, happy and trying your best with cheerful and good humour. Mrs. Slater is really appreciative of that, and also all the thanks you give her for the class and how polite you are. So well done, Tanvi. Mr. Jarrett has voted for Amelie in his class for just a consistent high standard of work. You're just doing really well, Amelie, and it's just been the first 2 weeks you've done fantastically. And in 4D, Pippa, Mrs. Doucher is really impressed with your increased effort in the work over the period of these 2 weeks, and you're taking on a lot of advice that the teachers have given you on how to improve. So well done, Pippa. Moving into year 5, well done to Freddie in 5L. Mrs. Lafferty said you did some great science work this week, so well done. And 5P, well done to Fedor. Now Fedor, I'm going to read a quote from Mr. Murphy, okay? And it says, "I am almost lost for words. Some of the most creative work I have ever seen in ICT." Fedor, well done. What I'm going to try and do is post a video of that. It will either be, it'll be next week. So next week I'll try and get that video off Mr. Murphy because I haven't managed to get it so far. In year 6, 6 double, well done to Willoughby. Again, brilliant in ICT, and I've heard you've been even better in your Create lessons as well. An absolute star I've got written down here. Well done also in 6L to 4 people. Darcy, Alex, Charlie and Aniri. You've completed every work on time, high standard and in all of your subjects. So fantastic from you. Last of all, we have birthdays. Now, I've only been told about one birthday for this week, and that person hasn't even told me. I just got reminded. It's to Maisie in year 6. She did a fantastic thing, being a part of one of the key workers at school. She made up some little bags of sweets for the children, isolated it for 3 days just so she could bring them in for them to pick out and have as a little birthday treat. Really thoughtful as she considered all the children from year 2 all the way through to year 6. So happy birthday to you, Maisie.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Aberdorians. Happy birthday to you.
Everyone at Aberdour, another really, really great week. Just a reminder to use our teaching resources in the correct way. I'm getting some lovely feedback about work on Seesaw, but please remember to do all of the activities you are assigned. And if it's book work, take a photo and send it to your teachers. And on Teams, make sure we're using the chat function really sensibly. It's not something for us to just have general chitter-chatter with our friends. We can use form times, PSHE and things like that just to have a catch-up if your teachers allow it. We don't want to get to the point where those opportunities for us, like the chat function, are cancelled. So make sure you're on your best behaviour with that. Well done, everyone. Have a really, really lovely weekend. Fingers crossed it stays dry. Get away from your screens, your iPads, your games. Get outside, enjoy yourself, ride a bike, read a book, paint a picture. Let us know how you get on, and I'll speak to you next week. See you later, everyone.